Hello everyone and welcome to a new video here on my channel where we are going to do a review of a concealer that I've been so excited for. It is the Milk Makeup Future Fluid All Over Cream Concealer. I don't even have skincare on right now, so we're actually going to go in with skincare here on camera with you guys. You can see what kind of products I use and all of that. That really works for me and to make my base look the best. And then we are going to focus on the concealer. And I'm going to pop in here throughout the day and show you how the concealer looks with now my new camera. I really hope that you can see every single pore, every single wrinkle that I have. By the way, I don't know if you saw, but I have a Milk Makeup hoodie on. It's because I was just at a event with them, and not because this is sponsored. We are going to start off with eye cream, and for that I have an old favorite of mine. I've tried so many eye creams, but I always go back to this vitamin E eye cream from The Body Shop. It's just a very simple eye cream. It's not like it's gonna do anything specific more than give you moisture, and that is what I want. It's almost empty. There we go. And please excuse my nails. Then I usually go in with like a serum or an oil or essence lotion, and that is what I'm doing right now. I'm using the Huxley Secret of Sahara Essence, which is pretty much just like a water that gives you moisture. You just put it on and pat it in. Depending on how my skin is feeling, I put on different stuff, obviously. And right now I am very moisturized and I do not really have any dry spots or anything, so therefore I only go in with an essence lotion. And then of course a day cream of some sort. We have officially gotten into winter now in Sweden, and therefore I am back with my vegan milk makeup moisturizer. It's expensive, but it's so worth it, and it's so thick and just wonderful. That is the day cream of the day, and I'm not gonna be out really at all, so I'm not gonna use any SPF. If I were gonna go out, I would use SPF, obviously, even though it is winter. So there we have a perfect base for makeup. It has been a couple of minutes and I've just let the skincare sink into the skin, and now we're going to start with the base. And I'm going to do this the way that I always do my makeup and start with foundation. And this is the Flex foundation from Milk, and I would think that it would work perfectly with the concealer, and also it's one of my favorites. So we're gonna start with this. This is the color Shell. It might be a little bit too dark for me, but also I think it works. And I personally don't like to paint it on like this. I usually just put some on my foundation brush and dab it in with and without. I got these shades a few days ago at a Milk event that they had here in Stockholm, and the person there color matched me. Color matched? Yeah. And he gave me 3N and 2C. So this is how it looks. I'm sure that this is going to get super dirty as soon as I touch it more. On Sephora's website, it says that it comes in 30 shades. It is $29 and it is a medium coverage. It says natural finish, hydrating, medium coverage, liquid formula, and without silicones. A multi-use medium to full coverage concealer that covers, sculpts, and hydrates for a lightweight, crease-proof natural finish. And it is vegan and cruelty-free, of course. I really like the look of it. I kind of feel like I like the dome-shaped sponge. What is this called? Should it just go straight in? I don't know. I think I am. Let me just go ahead and dot it. That looks like a good shade match. I have a sponge. It is clean It just doesn't look like it, but it is. And let's go ahead and just see what this tiny bit of concealer did. As you guys saw, that was just the tiniest amount, but it looks so good already. I love how moisturizing it feels, and I really want to see how much we can apply until it's, not until it looks bad, but I would like to put on some more and see how far we can go. And also I want to create the coverage that I obviously usually want. So I am going to just apply like normal on the same eye. We're gonna have one eye without concealer just so we can see the difference. And then I'm using my sponge again. And for concealer, I always use focus here in the middle. And then when I feel like I have it all blended out here, I take it and use the rest like this. Again, that looks so good and doesn't feel or look dry at all. I'm going to apply just a tiny bit more because honestly, I would like a bit more coverage right here. But what I usually do with my favorite concealers right now, I usually put it there and let it sit for a couple of seconds so it can like almost dry, and then I will blend it all in. So I'm just gonna let it sit there for a couple of seconds, and while I do that, I want to talk about these and these. So if you guys didn't know, this is how Milk's cream bronzers and cream blushes used to look. So this is Werk and this is Baked, two of my absolute favorite shades, but they do not sell these in this big of a packaging. They now come in these tiny little, or it's not really tiny, it's a lot in there, and that is because they have noticed that people don't use it up. And as you guys can see, I've had these for years and years and years and years. And this one as well, I've had it for so long, and I have so much left. So I feel like it is fitting. Oh, can I take it off? Oh, I can. I'm just gonna take Milk's word for it and say that these are now old and should be thrown away. So luckily at the event that I was at, I got Baked and Werk in these their new original packaging. I think it's so good for the environment, it's better for your wallet, and you will like never use up everything in here. Let me wind it all up and see how much we get in here. So that is the old and the new, but now let's blend this out. It looks so pretty. So on here we have 3 layers, one of them really tiny, but I'm going to do my same old trick, put it on this side, and we will see if it can create the same amount but only 1 layer. So I'm just gonna let that sit for a little bit. Let's go ahead and just use a little bit of Baked bronzer. Ooh. Oh, that is a lot. Also, I feel like now I can really tell that this is old because it's super dry, because I usually do not get this much product when I do that. Okay, and a little bit on the nose. And now let's blend in the concealer and see if it works to do this method to get the maximum coverage. Okay, so what do we think? Is it the same amount of coverage? Maybe not exactly, but kind of, I would say. Why is it not in focus? Hello? There we go. I got some of Milk's translucent powder on a powder puff like this. And then I just press it in underneath my eyes. And I'm just gonna put some here underneath my bangs as well. I feel like that brightened even more. Even though I always get some creasing underneath my eyes, I am feeling hopeful that it's gonna look really good. Can you see? So yeah, I'm feeling really good about this. And now I'm gonna do the rest of my face. I'm not going to put any eyeshadow underneath my eyes because I want you guys to be able to see the concealer really well. I think it's been like an hour, I would say, since I applied the concealer, and it is looking so pretty still. It has creased a little bit underneath my eyes, which I hope that you guys can see, but nothing more than usual, and I'm 100% okay with that. It always creases underneath my eyes, that's just how it is. But it actually looks extremely flawless underneath here. I think that the concealer and the powder work together perfectly, and I really right now don't have anything bad to say about it. So I'm going to obviously have this makeup on for the rest of the day, and I will pop in a few hours and then in the end of the day, so you can see how it looks then. It's so cold. Oh, my lipstick is not looking cute. Hello again. It is very late. It is 20 minutes to 10 in the evening or at night, whatever you want to call it. I'm very tired and I've had this on around 10 hours, and that is a lot. And I've only been at home. So usually I would have ripped off my eyelashes as soon as I'm done filming, but because I want to look cute for you guys, I've kept them on and I really want to get rid of them. So let's just go ahead and look at the concealer close up and see what we have to work with. So as you guys can see, my under eyes are looking quite dry, to be honest. It has creased a lot. I would say it looks really good, except for where it has creased, if that makes sense. I do have natural creasing, and therefore everything that I put there, it creases. That's just how it is. But I do think that maybe it's a little bit more, and that might be because it is more moisturizing, and therefore because of my oily skin. Not that I am oily underneath my eyes, but I am oily, as you can see, like I'm super shiny all over. It might have just cracked up a little bit more than usual because of that. But as I said, except that, like right here, it is looking absolutely gorgeous. So that is it for me and the review of the Future Fluid Concealer from Milk Makeup. I really like it. I will for sure keep on using it. Did it blow my mind? Maybe not, but also I think that it really compares to a lot of my favorite concealers. And that is it. I'm so excited to finally rip off my eyelashes, take off my makeup, drink some tea, and then head to bed. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and if you have not already, be sure to subscribe to my channel to see more of me. Have a great day, and hopefully we will see each other in the next video. Bye. Oh, let's just do it. Oh my god. Oh, that was so nice.